Good morning. I'm back. It's time for Mega Man. But yeah, I've always been a big Mega Man fan, and the Game Boy games are one set of them that I've never played through, and I recently felt like doing it. And figured this morning was a good time to do it. Since it probably won't take too long, and I can kind of cut it off whenever, and I do have a hard stop at around 2 Central, because I have to start getting ready for my Kuso match. Well, let's get going. I also don't know enough about this to know boss order. But yeah. Something happened to my controls. Let's change that. Alright, so I want this to be jump. And this to be shoot. I'll just clear this for now. Out. Yeah, I unlocked the special mode for getting to the 100th floor last time. That's all that happened. How's it going, Shayla? How's it going, Egrets? Yeah, I don't know how brutal this game is. I'm going to go get that one up. Wait, does that... Hell yeah, soup. Was I just noticing the sliding, or does this preserve some momentum? It preserves momentum in a really weird way, okay. Or I guess... Huh. I guess there is just kind of momentum on your jumps, that's weird. I could use some coffee and bread products. But yeah, as I kind of offhandedly mentioned, I have... Oop, that's a jump. Thanks, Jeffy. Oh, that's... I haven't found a checkpoint yet. That's not good. As I was saying, though, I have a Kuso match today. So, if you are interested in that, check out Rosencha's channel at 3:30 Central. Ish. That's when I'm scheduled, at least. Hey, Reina. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, so some of them move and some of them just sit there. Huh, that was absolutely not worth it. You know, I probably should have done the DX hack, thinking about it. So, what do those actually do? Is it just, like, color, or are they quality of life also? Okay. Oh, these assholes. Oh, are they only vulnerable when they're jumping? Oh. The classic way of dealing with a big guy. Damage tanking. Ah. This had better be a checkpoint. Okay. Not where I was hoping it would be, but, you know, I'll take it. Well, I mean, they were in the original Mega Man, so it's the same choice that was made back then. Not that that was a good one, because, like, I will always defend Mega Man 1 as being the first game in the series and actually, like, a super early NES game. But boy, do I not like a lot of the things in that game. Alright. Knockback time is very long, too. Yeah, they were in the original Mega Man, and, like, honestly, I think your solution for them was supposed to be, ice. Because you could, like, freeze them in midair. It wasn't a good solution, but I think that was the intended one. Hey, big jump. Yeah, putting the big eye after the checkpoint was also a decision that they made. Oh, this is cute. Oh, he doesn't get knocked back in this. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely see why this game is not talked about fondly. You know, if you're gonna respawn and maybe fight you multiple times, you can at least drop some health. You know, to the game's credit, it is using enemies in, like, kind of interesting ways in tandem. They're just using that power for evil. Oh, come on. Let's do this. Oh, that one doesn't move right. And stuff like that. Alright, big eye. Can you give me the big jump? Nope. Alright, now I just need to no-hit this section. Let's go. The immediate. Why would we put the checkpoint in front of the Sniper Joe, though? Seriously. You know, if I knew I was going to be pre-gaming my Kuso with Kuso, I probably would have picked something different. There. That is kind of what this is. Alright, Cutman. I know your tricks. The problem is your tricks are stupid. Oh, I guess you jump sometimes. Do you jump all the time? Do you jump and react to me jumping? Are you doing a Crashman thing? Or no, you just sometimes... You jump randomly. Good. Ugh! Alright. Alright, hopefully this is useful. Well, if we're following weakness order from the original game, which isn't a guarantee, Elec Man is next. Okay. You know, let's just get our lives back before we start this. Oh, good. Yoku. Oh. Love that for me. Alright, I'm just gonna watch this. You know, I wonder if you can make that first jump. You gonna Yoku me with a fan? Fan? Yes, you are. Oh, and you're just gonna make it take forever, too. Okay. Yeah. I wonder if it's... Those do so much damage. Is it this one that had the giant Susie as a mini-boss? These things are called Susies, by the way. One of the few Mega Man enemy names that I know. Honestly, I expected these platforms to be way more jank than they are. Also interesting to see that they're already incorporating elements from Mega Man 2 in this, because I know some of the later games kind of do half and half between the game they're named after and the next one. Okay. That was perfectly timed, but a little too perfectly timed. Hey, I'll take that. Oh, well, at least it doesn't do the Mega Man 1 NES spikes. Aw, really? And back here, okay. Also, these levels are long. And yeah, I don't know if I've even seen a big health pickup yet. Oh my god. Ugh. That is a mean room. Yeah, so far my impression of this has been incredibly clever, but, like, evil room designs, followed up by stuff like this that's just like, the only trial is the patience it would require to beat it without taking damage. Oh, okay. I was really afraid those were going to be, more electricity. Oh. Hey, it's this room again. Oh, hi. Alright, got lucky. Oh, hey! They exist! Well, let's hope I'm correct about the weakness. I am. Oh, jeez. So, full disclosure, I came into this waffling about whether I wanted to do the Master the Retro achievement set for this or not. I think I'm done waffling. This set has kind of the classic, the entire Retro Achievements Mega Man game package of damageless stages, damageless boss, and Buster dueling the boss. And, like, I've done that before. I did it with Mega Man 5, for the NES. But that was a fun experience. I don't think, at least not on stream, unless the brainworms take over. Yeah, this game is not, in my opinion, suited for that sort of achievement set. Or at least, I'm not interested in getting good enough at this game to do that. Unlike most of the NES Mega Man games. Do the worm generators not generate worms? Oh, hi. Okay. Chat, would you love me if I was a worm generator? You know, somehow that's more horrifying than the would you love me if I was a worm thing. You know, you calling the worm extruders egrets does remind me of a thing that I'm going to post on the Discord later. You're not wrong. What is this gimmick? Oh god. Also, these are some hella ice physics. Oh god. That. Oh, worm. What? What are you doing here? Go away. You can tell this game is mean because it's getting me to break out the powers. Alright. I have 2 lives. I'm not going to use Elec on... Well, I'll use Elec once to see if it's his weakness. It is. Okay. And you cannot pause for a few seconds after that leaves the screen. Good to know. The delay on Elic Beam is weird. Oh. Okay. The damageless achievements are a little more reasonable given how ridiculously weak to their weaknesses the bosses are. Because I did just get the Iceman damageless because it takes 2 Elic Beams. You may not like it, but this is what peak Mega Man looks like. I can't even die easily in the first screen to get my lives back. Like, this room. This room is just tedious. Although, once again, it is pretty accurately emulating the design of Mega Man 1, so, like, I don't like it, but it's not doing anything worse than the first game. Okay, it's doing some things worse than the first game. I would probably still rather play Mega Man 1 over this. But a lot of the things that I'm complaining about are absolutely in line with the design of Mega Man 1. I mean, if Gillian comes with Metal Gear, I'm happy with that. Ha! Is Metal Gear Gillian's Rush? Okay, don't worry too much about where this thought came from, my ADHD chain. Can you freeze these with ice? You can. First off, I should casually play SD Snatcher as another of the games that Tina speedruns that are good for casual, play. The other thing that came out of that is the really stupid thought. SD Snatcher is MSX, right? I don't think... Unfortunately, I don't think BizHawk has an MSX core. We're at least not using it for MSX and Kuso Grande. Yeah, Jeffy, like, half the time, if you're like, huh, that was a cool MSX game, I wonder who made it. The answer is just Konami. I remember when the MSX Dev Jam was happening in RA, and I was looking through the games, and I'm like, looking at games that I'm like, I should play that for the MSX. Like, half of them ended up being Konami. These guys suck a lot more than they did in Mega Man 2 because you just don't have the screen real estate to dodge them. I wonder if the arc beam works. Also, yeah, that was kind of where I started learning about it too. Good old Kobami. I'm the incredibly strange person who has played La Mulana Classic, but has not played La Mulana Remake. Mostly just because I played Classic, with the help of guides, by the way. I did not figure out Classic Skydisc by myself. But then I just kind of never got around to playing the remake, and by the time I did, I had watched enough people play it that I didn't really feel the need to do so myself. Yeah, I was actually thinking that. It's got the kind of, you know, if you're not doing arpeggios and stuff, it's got kind of the Game Boy beepiness problem, but, like, it has... The sounds have been overall very pleasant to listen to as far as, like, old Game Boy games go. God, this checkpoint is so far back. Also, what are you supposed to do here? Also, why is the harder one the first one? What are you doing? Does rolling cutter help against these guys? It really is, Jeffy. Like, I hope at this point I've established that I am, like, more interested in, like, propping games up and looking at what's interesting they're doing than I am about, like... Oh no. Okay, this isn't just trivial. But this game is committing some crimes. The carry item. Dr. Wily. Yeah, all over the place is a good way to describe it, because it almost feels like room to room, they had... This feels like... This is the jump. This is the SMW collab hack of Mega Man games. Except, instead of individual designers making different stages, they had individual designers make different rooms. It's like they designed a stage and they had everyone on the team go out, alright, make a room for Fireman stage. Yeah! Alright, what's this do? Okay. Oh, you get one of them. I mean, you know, as far as movement items go in Mega Man, this one's pretty cool. But I'm also now... whatever. I'm also now very afraid of... Really? Of what they're gonna make me do with it. No. Magnet Beam is literally in one game, unfortunately. Okay, I take that back. it is also in Make a Good Mega Man Level 3, and I love it in that. Hey, Speedstar. How's it going? Alright, am I gonna farm screws? I think I'm gonna farm screws. Because I probably need carry energy. Yeah, Egrets, I really, really liked it, but I also kind of went into a fugue state, and, like, that was what I did for, like, a month. Yep, I expected that. What are you... What is happening here? Are you supposed to be using carry to watch the screen? Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Ooh, good. Thank you for this meal I'm about to enjoy. I lost more health than I gained doing that. Ah! Oh, and that's why the worm generator was there, because... Man, if you have to farm that for energy, I hate that. Am I just supposed to... I guess I'm just supposed to carry across? Well, that's not gonna work. Oh! Good thing I did that, I guess. You know, I'm almost going to give them props for that, because that was subtle signposting that you were supposed to do that, but also too subtle for the punishment. Hey, Siri. Yeah, and all the complaining I'm doing is because, like, the levels are mean in a way that I don't think is, like, good, but absolutely, especially for, like, an early Game Boy game, and when, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, when your design inspirations for this series are entirely Mega Man 1 and 2, you're gonna have some mean stuff. I kind of said it earlier, I don't know if you were around, but, like, oh, these are so mean. Like, a lot of the mean things they're doing are entirely in line with the stuff Mega Man 1 was doing. It just also feels inconsistent in, like, inconsistent in general. Oh my god. in Screw Hell. Which, despite the name, is not the fun kind of hell. Getting an RSI for fun and profit. Man, they really want to make you do some carry trick jumps, don't they? Now, see, okay. That's very funny, but also completely negates everything they did earlier with that setup. Oh god, is the checkpoint before Screw Hell? Fuck you, game. Don't say that lightly. Fuck you, game. I see what you were talking about when you, mentioned the bullshit final areas, Jeffy. Oh, right. Birds. Well, at least you're kind of guaranteed to come out of this with full health. I don't blame you. I'm going to persevere because if nothing else, this is very good stream value, but I don't blame anyone for taking a look at this stage, getting halfway through and just going, no, I don't think I will subject myself to this. You know, I am hoping for a health drop, so I'm still using the Buster, but I do wonder if if one of the weapons makes this go faster. Like, to be perfectly honest with you, this game isn't obscure enough to make it worth it, I don't think. But submitting this stage as a state for the, for, like, Kuso bracket, I'm trying to remember what the name they use, but where instead of beating a game, you have a bunch of individual challenges in states that you have to beat. Like, I think beat this stage would actually be a good bracket, challenge. Alright, cutter. Okay, cutter works. It's kind of similar to what Pit does. But Kuso does kind of a similar thing, where for some of the later bracket matches, you'll have like 8 states, and whichever ones you can beat, whoever beats more of them in an hour wins. Oh, so this is how they do the returning bosses. I thought this game didn't have those. Alright, Bubble Man's immune to electricity. Pokemon rules do not apply. Alright. Alright. They are outside the weakness order. So why are you so... Ooh. Why are you so flickery? Oh! You get their powers. So they are outside the original weakness order, because they have their own. Good thing I can tell which boss is in which pod. Alright, I think I got lucky. Oh. Honestly, the Mega Man 2 bosses are a lot more nice. They follow the... They just act like they did in the NES game. I don't know who the fourth one is. Yeah. Alright, does it... Okay, it puts me back here so I can try someone else. Okay, so the other one is Flashman. Love that for you. Oh, you can keep charging. Oh, that... Ah! That doesn't seem worth it. Honestly, I think the play here is just to get shot by him. Or that. Alright. Yeah. I don't think... I don't think his weakness is the answer. Well, 0 lives, let's go. Alright, yeah, it still was only half health, but I'm pretty sure I can muster him down from half health easily enough. There we go. It's true. I was just about to say, much like Oth, Quickman is physically harmed if he has to use safety strats. Oh! Hi, Anchor. I fought you a lot in other games. Alright, I would have game overed if I had not fought Anchor a billion times and make a good Mega Man level 3. Okay. I was very afraid of gaming over and having to do that entire level over again. Alright, just end me, because whatever this level is, I don't want to do it twice. What are you doing, Joe? Yeah, I guess, that corner was probably there to encourage you to test out the Mirror Buster, but... eh. Oh. So, they really did just give you two of the same weapon, didn't they? Hey, Anosep. That's true, it is Superb Owl Day. You all have to be nice to me, because the game certainly isn't. Oh my god. I hate you for this. Just gonna put Carry on because I know that's going to be a thing I need. Like that. Ooh, wasn't sure if I got that high enough. Oh, multiple Big Eye room, huh? Let me guess, a third one? How did I know? Oh, fuck. What are you doing here? I think that's going to be my major complaint, is just, what was the vision? I don't think I see the vision here. Oh my god. Fuck you. And of course, I knew the big eye corridor was the checkpoint. Oh, I'm super getting hit by that. Try to get in position, I would have been fine. Entirely valid. And I did it again. I thought it was... Oh, I got it mixed up with the last one. I thought it was the 4th. Yeah, no, this game is not getting mastered. I do not have that level of patience. And I like to think I'm a fairly patient gamer. So it's the 3rd one. And I knew they were going to do it again. Oh, there's a damageless stage achievement for this stage. The stage with the triple big eye corridor. What were you doing, set dev? Other than checking boxes. I understand, I very much do understand the desire to, you know, complete the set when you make an achievement set like this. But sometimes you gotta look at it and be like, is this a thing that people are going to ever want to do? Honestly, I would say make a good Mega Man level 3. Like, I wouldn't be intimidated by it because it's a lot of game. But it's also, because of how it's just a bunch of, you know, Mega Man levels, you can just kind of, you can just kind of play it at your own pace. Do a few levels here, do a few levels there, like... You don't have to no-life it like I was. Also, I will say, my recommendation if you play Make a Good Mega Man Level 3 is, if they give you a skip capsule, use it. The judges, did not put those in levels without good reason. Generally. Yep. Well, at least they're consistent. Get me out of here. What are you doing, Joe? Oh! Alright. That is something that I would call clever if it was in a ROM hack. They were using the behavior of the Joe to try and jump away from you, to make him jump at you, because you start reversed from their original behavior's position. I would roll my eyes and applaud that if that was in, like, an SMW ROM hack. In an official game, I'm just mad at you. Oh. What is this? Okay. I think I have anything that can hit that high. I'll just eat the hit and make him fall off. Can I make this jump? I feel like I should be able to make this jump. Maybe not. Okay, I can make that jump. Okay, either there are multiple either there are multiple checkpoints here, or this level is way too long. Love this for me. Well, we're about to find out. Oh, damn it. If any of you didn't know what sound an owl's soul make when it leaves its body, you just heard it. I am very interested in how you're supposed to avoid that damage. Yeah. And you can't walk under that one. Yeah, it sure looks like that's what they want you to do, but in practice, it sure isn't. Really open for drops. I will give the Yoku blocks a little bit of credit. They are pretty generous about clipping through them on the way up. I guess those are shield piercing. Yeah. Oh, thank God. We might have a shot at this. Of course, then there's the question of what's the boss at the end of this, and will that even be possible? Ooh. This doesn't help that the scissors actually do a lot of damage. I also like that, they give you the, they make you fight the peepees, I think is what they're called. And they don't give you wood shield. The thing that you use to counter them. That's reactable. That's reactable. What breaks this? I guess it's heat for some reason. I will absolutely take that. Oh, that doesn't pierce the shield? I'm very confused. Also, if this is a trap, I'm going to be very angry. Oh, pfft. You'd better give me more than that for this. Alright. I'm sorry, but I'm farming. I know this is riveting Mega Man gameplay, but I need it. Alright, I'm going to get rid of one of these. It does look more like bacon than worms in this, doesn't it? Okay, I think if I stay here, I'm safe. I am not safe if I stay there. These guys coded to... Oh, hell yeah. I think these guys are coded to drop more health than other enemies. These guys are specifically here for farming, I think. I'm not gonna get completely full on everything, but... I'm really hoping there are 2 checkpoints in this level at least. And I'm gonna get my health back full now, and we'll call it good. Or I'm just going to die. That's an option too, I suppose. Yeah, they sure are. Thank you. that. And we get to see in real time just how rare big health drops are in this game. Alright, that's enough. Oh, alright. Game heard me, I guess. Like, after all that, what's this? You're really gonna do this to me, huh? Alright. Oh, hey, nice. Alright, okay. Oh. Alright. Cutter, no. Lick, no. Ice, no. Fire, no. Not gonna be Flash. Quick. Kind of. Bubble, no. Oh, they just drop you in here, huh? I guess Quick Boomerang seemed like the best option. I'm going to assume that the cool fancy weapon... Oh, the claw. Oh. That seems to be working. Okay, that has a very large hitbox. I guess, let's see if just bustering this part works. Quick Boomerang is better. Okay, they are just random. Good. You're just realizing that, Shayla. What? Where do you have to stand? I guess I have to stand closer to bait it. Okay. Okay, yeah, you do that. it's so fast. Alright. Let me guess. I'm contemplating whether I want to do this again. Let's go. The game is on very thin ice. I'm going to give it a one more good faith attempt. But it's not going to take much for me to just call it. Honestly, the pre-checkpoint part of this level is not that bad. And then you hit the checkpoint and everything goes to shit. Yeah, it's... I can forgive a lot. That is just awful. And, like, the fact that the checkpoint is before the triple big eye, which is just like, get lucky or lose a quarter of your health. And they did a thing where they ported in a number of the challenges from the other two Mega Man games, specifically two, but without giving you the tools to deal with them because you only have half of the weapons from Mega Man 2. And not the good ones. They gave you the bad ones. He hit me from there. Yeah, like, if you would ask me to pick 4 weapons from Mega Man 2 to, like, showcase how cool the weapons can be, I would have picked the opposite set. Flash Stopper can stay. Flash Stopper is fine. But yeah, no metal blade, no wood shield, like, yeah. And there aren't even any... I've been looking. There aren't any challenges that make use of, like, Bubbles' special, you know, like... There's nowhere where I'm like, yes, I want to hit something beneath me. Right. And quick boomerang. You already have rolling cutter. There's no reason for both of those weapons to be in the same game. Yeah, I'm going to be 100% honest. Next time I get to the Wily machine, I'm going to watch a video of someone beating it. I just need to know what the damage the strats are. I do not have the patience to figure them out myself at this point. When the consequences for failure are repeating this entire stage again. Also, what an insult to injury that they thought, yes, the thing that's going to take half of your atomic firepower to get through is a small health pickup. Yeah. Which, I'm pretty much full on the weapons I care about. Oh, hey. Morning, Tormod. You're here in time for one of the worst levels in a platformer I've ever played, including the games I played in the previous Kusos. At least Mega Man does a cool jig when you tap the run button. Okay. I'm going to take a quick second. I need a quick break. I'm going to bring up a video of how someone has beaten this boss. We're going to play that, and then I'm going to finish this. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Hello. I was back a minute ago, but I figured I'd let the song play while I found a video. So, if any of you want an idea of how popular this game is, take a guess at how many runs there are for any percent of this game on speedrun.com. Okay, it's a little higher than that, but not much. There are 5. World record was 8 years ago. Alright, we're gonna watch this together. Give me just a second. Alright. We're not gonna make this, like, fancy. We just get this overlay. Oh, heat?
Oh, that's so bad.
Okay, so the weakness to the first phase is heat, I guess.
Falling apart. I have no damage this. Oh, this is freaky. This is gonna be real fucked up. God.
Okay. Oh! Yeah, so you do just stand in the middle and walk back when it's about to hit you, which it seems to be every second hit.
Oh.
Alright. I'm not going to use heat the first time, because I am not at full health. I'm going to use the quick boomerang like I was last time. Alright, we have 3 shots at this. Okay, I think I can do that. Well, there goes the no-hit. Alright. I didn't get the free no-hit Chivo, but I'll take it. This game is done. I don't think I'm ever touching it again. Maybe someday the brainworms will win, and I will come back and try and master the set. I don't think that's going to happen. I will take the cleared. Okay, I was going to say, Egrets, you better expand on that. And now we get a bunch of canonical names for these enemies. What? Super Cutter. Good old Mets. Love the Mets. It's all about the Mets, baby. Okay, I'm mentally inserting an H in there. Those are now Schworms. They're just Schwormin'. Bird. I would like you more if you weren't used so evilly. Wait, is that big guy's palate inverted? Bunby Harry. Oh, I know that's supposed to be Helly, but, you know. Oh, man. Look at that Cutman face. Iceman is very worried about his predecessors. Fireman got a little bit of a new woo face going on. Aw, Heatman's so happy. Quickman is Quickman. You okay there, Flashman? Side-facing Mega Man's kinda got a snout going on. Like, tell me this isn't, like, almost dog-coated. I don't think you should be thanking me. You should be apologizing.